I caught my wife cheating and it's been a wild ride. Hey Reddit, I've been debating whether or not to post this, but I need to get it off my chest. I, 30M, have been married to my wife, 29F, for 6 years. We've had what I thought was a pretty solid relationship, though I'll admit that we've been a bit distant lately. I work a lot, and she's been busy with her own job, but there were no huge red flags. A few weeks ago, I noticed some weird things happening. She was being more secretive with her phone, hesitating to even let me touch it, and coming home later than usual. She started going out with friends more often, and when I asked about it, she'd give me vague answers or brush me off. It wasn't like her. Now, I'm not the jealous type, but something about it felt off. Last night, I finally had enough and decided to check her phone. I know, it's not great, but I had this gut feeling. She's pretty forgetful with passwords and normally keeps it as her birthday, so it was easy to unlock. On it I found text messages with a guy I know worked in her office. These messages were flirtatious to say the least. My heart sank as I scrolled through them. She was talking about how she couldn't wait to see him again, missed his touch, and even mentioned how much more exciting their time together was compared to what she had at home. I felt like I had been punched in the stomach. I laid awake all night and knew I wouldn't be able to hide the fact that I knew, so I confronted her this morning. She tried to play it off at first, acting like it was just harmless flirting. But when I showed her screenshots of the messages, her face went pale. She admitted that she had been seeing him for the last few months. She said it started with some innocent banter at work, but it quickly escalated. Apparently, they've hooked up a few times. I'm crushed. Reddit. I feel betrayed, but I'm also not sure what to do. I love her, but can I ever trust her again? Do I even want to try? I'm still in shock, and I'm struggling to think straight. Any advice? Update 1. Hey everyone, thanks for the support and advice. I didn't expect this kind of reaction, but it's been helpful to read through everything. It's been a few days since I found out, and I've been taking some time to think things through. We've talked a lot since I confronted her. I'm still hurt, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about her anymore. She says she's sorry and claims that she was emotionally disconnected for a while and that she didn't know how to communicate it. I don't know if I buy that, but it's what she's saying. I've decided to take some time apart. I'm staying at a friend's place for now. She's begging for another chance and says she wants to work on things, but I'm honestly not sure if I'm ready to forgive her, or if I even want to. It feels like too much has changed. I'll update again if anything new happens. Thanks again for the support. It's really helping me process everything. Relevant comment. Divorce her. You found out about the affair and now she's sorry, but if you hadn't noticed that something was off, who knows how long this would have continued for and if she was ever planning on telling you. She went behind your back and broke your trust in the process. That kind of trust isn't easy to get back, and certainly doesn't come from her making excuses for why she was seeing someone from work. OP response. I know that if we stay together it's going to take a lot of work to build that trust back up to what it was. I'm not sure if I have it in me to go through that with her now, but I also care for her deeply despite this. My feelings for her didn't just vanish when I found out, and I don't know if I'm ready to throw it all away either. I'm just sort of stuck. Update 1 month later. Okay, so it's been about a month now, and I've been doing a lot of soul searching. I've started seeing a therapist individually and I'm trying to figure out what's best for me. Honestly, I know we can't come back from this, but there's a part of me that still feels conflicted. After some more talks with her, I found out more details about the affair. She told me that it wasn't just about the excitement. She admitted that she was feeling neglected, but more importantly, she said she wasn't sure how to communicate it with me. She didn't feel heard or appreciated, and while that doesn't justify what she did, it did make me realize I wasn't as attentive as I should have been. But even then, I can't shake the feeling that she just gave up on me. I've been talking to a lawyer just to get a sense of my options, and I'm leaning towards separation. I don't want to stay in a marriage where the trust is gone, and I don't know if I can get it back. But I'm still processing everything. To everyone who reached out with advice, thank you. I appreciate the wisdom. I'll keep you posted if anything changes. Update 3 months later. Hey again, Reddit. I wanted to post one final update because a lot has happened since my last post, and I think I've finally made peace with things. At least as much as I can right now. About 2 weeks ago, I officially filed for separation. It was surreal. Even though I've been mentally preparing for it, actually doing it hit harder than I expected. There's a strange grief that comes with letting go of someone who's still alive, someone you used to imagine growing old with. I don't think that's something people talk about enough. We had one last serious conversation before I filed. She cried a lot. Said she never meant to hurt me, that she regrets everything, that she wishes she could go back and do it differently. But honestly, it was too little, too late. Her remorse didn't undo what happened, and it doesn't erase the months of lying. I told her I hoped she could find what she's looking for, but it's not going to be with me anymore. What finally made me see that it was the right decision in the end was that she's still seeing the guy from her office. She didn't try to hide it and was honest when I asked if it had continued since I found out. She said she didn't want to lie anymore and admitted that they've continued seeing each other even after I moved out. That stung more than I expected. I guess part of me was still hoping she'd try harder to make things right, or at least step away from the affair to give us space to process everything. But she didn't. She claims it's complicated, that she doesn't know if it's serious with him, and that she still has feelings for me regardless, but honestly, that just felt like another excuse. If someone really wants to fix something they broke, they don't keep hammering away at the pieces. I've been staying busy. Therapy's been a lifeline, and I've been reconnecting with friends I'd unintentionally drifted away from during the marriage. I started going to the gym again, and even picked up a hobby I used to love but hadn't touched in years, photography, for anyone wondering. It's weird rediscovering myself, but also kind of empowering. I won't pretend like I'm totally fine. Some days are harder than others, but I'm healing. Slowly. I'm learning that it's okay to mourn what was while still moving forward. And more importantly, I'm learning to put myself first again. To everyone who commented, messaged, or just read along, thank you. Seriously. This community helped me more than you know. Here's to better days ahead. Person with praying hands.